Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7. On hot7025fm.com.
Yeah.
There we go. Yo. What it do? I know y'all missed this. I know y'all did, but it's another Thursday. You are live, Choppin' with Big Doc with your two favorite co-hosts. I am your host, comedian Big Doc, with my beautiful favorite co-host, the lovely Auntie Peaches.
Hey, peace and blessings, everybody. Thank you for coming back.
And if you notice, we actually bought y'all all a gift. We have comedian Miss Jo King that came through to Choppin' with Big Doc.
What's up, everybody?
All right. Now, we was gone for a while. We was gone for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
All right. I was in LA, and then I had some issues last week, but Miss Peaches, I want to say congratulations because
Right.
you have an award that you might want to talk about.
Well, not really.
Talk about your damn award, man. Tell them about the award,
really.
man.
No. I came in one of the top positions in my company, or the company that I work at, for and actually then crazy. Even today they announced that I actually did come in top for something else. So yeah, crazy.
Congrats.
Right.
I'm here for that. I'm here for the recognition. I am here for that.
If you want to recognize me, y'all can shower me with money, though. I'll take it, because, just giving me them hand claps and the little trophies, that don't be it for me, y'all.
No, that's what I would have told them at the job. I would be like, thank you.
Well,
I can take a gift card,
I mean, I ain't going to give you no money. I'm like, hey, way to go. But also, during the time we had off, we had a loyal Choppin' with Big Doc and Auntie Peaches follower who always is in the chats. She had a birthday, so happy birthday, Miss Tiffany Cannon.
That's right. We missed your birthday turn up.
Yep. And I tried to call her, and I was going to sing happy birthday to her.
Tiffany, you got lucky, girl. No,
but the heifer didn't answer the phone. So, you know what I'm saying? It's all good. Let's see. What else did we miss while we were gone?
Rihanna's pregnant. What else? Oh gosh, the Raz B Marcus Houston or the Raz B or Ray J business. Yes.
Yeah, we definitely gonna get to that.
Yeah.
But let's start with our guest that's actually gracing us for the first time.
Yes.
And it's a lovely thing. She's a very good friend of mine. Very, very funny lady with a very, very beautiful voice, mind you. My daughter Cupcake, which is sitting on the outside. I'm just messing with you. But no, Cupcake really is here, but she can't be on camera. No, but Jo, welcome to the show.
Thank you guys for having me. I'm super excited to be here.
All right, so we have some listeners. Tell the listeners about yourself.
Well, I am Jo King. Please follow me on all social media platforms. Jo is Creole, guys, so it is spelled Jeaux. Okay, JEAUX_King on all social media platforms. I appreciate your support. I am a comedian, an Army veteran, Delta Sigma Theta sorority stand up. Everybody cares. Everybody who matters cares.
I mean, she knows.
She twisted her fingers up on y'all.
I did. I was trying real hard.
She said,
my
"It's the
hands
rock."
too,
She
'cause I was about to
bastard.
y'all so fast.
And she barking.
I was about to get y'all. And a mom, a proud mom of three. Well, I have birthed 4 children, but I am a proud mom of 3 living children. And I recently just moved to Vegas about a year and a half ago. I've actually only been doing comedy for a few months. And in my own personal opinion, I am killing this shit. I'm having a lot of fun every time I get on stage. So I appreciate y'all's support. Definitely follow me. Check your girl out.
That is beautiful.
Now, they want to know, what got you into comedy?
It was actually on my bucket list. So I started realizing that a lot of the things that were on my bucket list in entertainment were becoming impossible to do when Maya Angelou died. I've always had a thing for Maya Angelou, and she was on my bucket list to meet her and to read one of my poems to her, as well as Oprah. And as when she passed, it was just kind of like, dang, I need to start on this stuff now, because just because I have more time does not mean that everybody else does, right?
Right.
So I started trying to get things off of my bucket list. I moved away from my hometown. A lot of people don't do that before my age. And comedy was one of the things I wanted to try. People kept telling me that I'm so funny and I'm so naturally talented and I should, try it out. So I did. When I moved out here, I decided to look up an open mic, and go and try out one of my jokes and see how it went. And I actually had so much fun when I went up there. As soon as I touched the mic, all my nerves went away, and I just had so much fun, and I've been doing it ever since. I found my passion.
I ain't gonna front. Like, she got wind. Like, I was watching her neck move, you know what I'm saying, when she was talking, because I'm like, man, she gonna take a breath? But it was just going. Like, it sounded like Busta Rhymes in that video.
I can't with you.
Get away. Y'all feel me?
Now, okay. So, everybody knows, well, maybe not everybody. I know Auntie Peaches knows because she deals with my ass every goddamn week. Mm-hmm. But there is a difference, if you want to say, between a male and a female comedian. I don't like it personally because I think, we're all comedians. Yeah, our genders are different, but we're all comedians. Uh-huh. But women go through things, in comedy, trying to come up doing the things that they're trying to do and reach, a certain level. So my question is, have you yourself encountered, anything as far as, adverse in your young comedy career?
Well, yeah, I would definitely say that I'm someone who tries to stay away from drama. One of my affirmations every day is I am a generator of positive energy and light. So I try and call those things to myself. But just being a female and being a female who walks in her power and in her confidence, you're automatically going to attract people who want that, right? People who are attracted to that, whether you are attracted to them or not. You also run into people who are delusional and think that you're supposed to automatically be attracted to them because they also feel that they are walking in their power. But your power and my power may not be aligned, right? So I've definitely run into comedians who felt entitled to my time. I've felt into comedians who have requested favors in order to put me on stage.
Wow. Favors?
Yeah, favors. I had a comedian ask me for a picture of my boobs. Wow. In order for him to put me on a stage that he had already put me on in the past. It's almost like he was giving me a hit, like cracking in the freaking 70s. Wow. He just gave me a hit to be on stage, and then the next time I asked to be put on, he asked for a favor, and it threw me off. It hurt my feelings more so, but it definitely threw me off.
So basically, he said to get on stage.
Right, that's what I'm saying, Marcus. The hell?
Now, Auntie Peaches.
Yes.
We've been doing this show for quite some time now.
Right.
Yeah, we've been on it. Pretty much almost.
It's been a year. Yeah, it's been a year. We've already we actually missed our 1 year.
Yeah.
Sick and dealing with other stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
1 year. Happy 1 year.
Happy 1 year.
Now, in this year, have I ever asked to see your titties?
No.
Okay.
No.
Y'all heard that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we date already though. Anyway, though, right?
Oh yeah. I forgot. So, okay. We've been humping for a long time.
We've been humping for a long time. So yeah, there's that.
And just so you guys know, like I say, my daughter really is here. She's sitting on the other side of that wall. Yes. E. Carice is being Auntie E. Carice, or Auntie Boss Lady. Checking in on her. So, if my language is a little cleaner than you guys are normally used to, is because, Cupcake is over there. I'm going to see if I can get her on here before we get out of here. But other than that, I mean, as far as your journey, what are you enjoying about comedy?
Oh, wow, that's a great question. I would say the thing that I enjoy the most is being able to be my authentic self and meeting people who appreciate me for it. I feel like for a very long time, especially going through like middle school and high school, I just wanted to fit in.
Yeah.
I'm 6'2", right. So I've never really just fit in. I was an athlete, but I also had all these other talents that I wanted to show everyone. I can sing, I can dance, I can play ball, I can rap, I can do comedy, I can do all of these things. But I felt like
we do have a rap song.
I felt like people, yes, we do have a rap song.
We do have a rap song.
I kept feeling like people kept trying to put me in a box, and I love that in comedy I can do it all. I can sing on stage, I can dance on stage, I can rap on stage, and I can be my authentic self and show all of my talents, and people appreciate me for it.
She'll show her talents, but she ain't showing her titties.
I am not right. I will show my talent. I am not showing my titties.
And to be perfectly honest, I've been around Joe for quite a few months. Y'all don't want to see her titties, man. I mean, I ain't never seen her, but y'all don't want to see her titties, man.
I had another comedian tell me that there's something about my personality that makes him want to protect me. And I could actually appreciate that coming from a black male comedian, being a black woman, for him to look me in my face and say, if you are with me, I won't let anything happen to you. Yeah, especially after that encounter with that other comedian. He was like, no, it's just something about you that's very authentic and very raw, and we should protect that energy. So if you're with me, you ain't got to worry about nothing like that. Right. And I appreciate that comic for that.
Now, I mean, I'm just saying, because we don't want a Ray J and Raz B shit going on.
Oh my goodness!
Around here, you.
Oh my goodness!
Have you heard about it? Have you seen that?
I have. I saw.
You know. Oh my goodness!
Raz B's video calling Ray J out.
Raz B called Ray J kind of out. He called so many other people out. Over how long now has it been that he's been calling people out?
Yeah, but people have been saying that Raz B was off for quite some time now. But I often feel like a lot of people choose to say that people are off when they're no longer willing to deal with your bullshit.
Yeah, see, and I'm like, after I saw this article, recently, I saw an article saying that Marcus Houston, which is who Raz B did talk quite a bit about, okay? Marcus Houston celebrated his 10th anniversary with his 22-year-old wife. And I said, well, hell, the math ain't math.
Right. That don't add up.
Well, it does add up, though, because if that's the case, then damn, maybe Raz B ain't lying. Maybe what Raz B was saying all them years ago may have some validity, too, or there may be some truth. Now, I don't know. I'm not in the room.
Wait, I'm sorry.
I know the math ain't mathing, right?
Because if you're celebrating a 10-year anniversary with a 22-year-old, 10 minus 22 is 12.
Okay.
So that lets me further know
that is prepubescent, bro.
I think
that is prepubescent, bro.
I think the group was called Immature.
I think, man.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
man.
Apparently, that's how you like them.
But this is what Raz B has been saying as well. He said that, he named Marcus Houston and quite a few other people along the way. But he said that was their thing. They were into the younger persuasion and the much younger.
That actually makes a lot of sense. If you guys watched the show, the Breakfast Club show where he was talking to B2K.
Right.
And they were all expressing how they felt as far as the R. Kelly situation went.
Right.
I remember my girlfriend telling me that it didn't sit right with her how they were like, well, him as a person, he was cool with us. That had nothing to do with us as men who have daughters and sons and things. She was like, you should probably have a little bit more to say about it than that. But if they also are able, if they're able to turn a blind eye to that, I can only imagine if you have a cousin or a brother who's been into it as well, like you would definitely.
I mean, and with respect to that too, they did, Raz B, again, he's the one who's like, no. Everybody is down with the whole thing, though. He was, he named the other members of the group as well with him and said that they were all in it. So he was the only person who wanted to step away. He was the first one and the only one who was like, nah, you're not gonna do none of this to me, even though he did allow those things to happen to himself as well. He admittedly said that as well.
Yeah, he did.
So, and it was just so he can get to that next level. He had to give himself physically to get to that next level. Otherwise, they weren't gonna do it.
That's messed up.
And that was a lot. That was for somebody even to say that, to be like, yeah, let them take me. That's a lot.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I mean, I'm 47. I'll be 48 this year. And a comedian myself. And there are certain things that I'm doing, and really trying to get to that level. And you'll see me on the news before you see me letting somebody take my butt, or me taking some man's butt.
I mean, and that's
I don't do that.
There's a lot of people out there who feel that way.
I mean, if you like butt, what I'm saying, by all means,
Chester, right.
If you want that butt loving, ha.
It came back. Boy, Doc worked it in. Now he got to get the other one worked into the conversation before the day is over with.
I forgot it.
Oh, did you forget it?
I forgot it.
You forgot what the term was?
Wait, hold on. No. I could have swore. I know I wrote. You know what? It's in my notebook. It's in my notebook.
Oh, you wrote it down.
But
okay.
I know it's like a rock and roll band type thing. Man.
Yeah, it does. It's like carpet. Anyway.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's coming.
I'll locate it.
Oh,
but now a lot of people really compromise themselves.
Right.
Just to get to that level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
Professor Griff, was infamous for pointing that out. He's literally like really the first person to really point it out. as well as much as he did. You know, and when I say he called him out, he called out everybody from Russell Simmons to Diddy, Will Smith.
Yeah.
You know, the blood sacrifices, like he really broke it down to a point where
all that. Yeah.
They wanted to kill him. Yeah. And they tried to early when he started. You know, when he started doing it, they tried to kill him. They burned down his house, all kinds of shit. But once they realized they couldn't get rid of him and he really got out there, they couldn't do nothing to him.
Wow.
You know. And if you recall, I don't mean to dominate the show. If you recall, Nick Cannon had that podcast. Mm-hmm. And remember when they took Nick Cannon off the air, they took him off, you know, took Wildin' Out from him, Viacom, all that. They're saying that, oh, well, it's because he talked about the Jews. Mm-hmm. That ain't why they did it.
No.
Because the show that got him canceled is the show that he brought Professor Griff on the show.
Oh.
He brought Professor Griff on the show. And Professor Griffed. He did what he does.
Yeah.
And they got mad. They were like, "You bought this motherfucker." So yeah,
they can't control it.
Yeah, they tried to cancel him. You know, Nick ended up apologizing, and you know now he got like 1 million kids. I guess that was his penance. Like, all right, you did this, so now you about to go and have all these kids.
Yeah, they're
So
it's getting interesting, that situation with him and the kids.
Yeah, with Mariah Carey filing for hers.
Wait, huh?
Mariah Carey filed for full custody of their kids together. They're twins.
Why?
Because she said she has the majority of the time anyway, and he doesn't have. He's spread too thin. Yeah. And they currently have joint custody. And Nick's mistake was that he actually had admitted a few months before on one of his videos that one of the things that he regrets is that he does not have enough time to spend with all of his children. She took that and ran with it. She's in court with it now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
See?
I mean, but then she's not the only one who's coming at him or after him behind the number of children or because something else that he either said or did, where one's being taken care of in a manner that the next one's not being taken care of.
Really?
So, well, yeah, there's two or three of them are in this position now where they're starting to come out more so now, where I guess they got upset because the one who had the child that passed away, I think he purchased a home for her. Or something like that. And then there's the other ones who still have living children with him that don't have homes of their own as well. So now they're demanding
homes.
Oh, well, of course. Now you got to buy all a house. You
bought
her a 4,000 square foot house. I want a 4,500 square foot house because I got the kid. You know, that's how they're coming at him. And they're starting to say things negatively about his lack of being there. He's, like you said, he's spread too thin. You can't give yourself in all those places and not be spread too thin. It's impossible.
They knew that when
coming into the situation.
Yeah, like there had to be a conversation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, there's
I guess
a couple.
I'll have your kid, but you currently have 9.
Yeah, there's
like,
a couple.
Let's work that out.
There's a couple out there who are like, you know, we discuss these things, and I'm open to the fact that he's gonna go off and have kids everywhere, and as long as he's taking care of me and mine, I'm fine.
Right.
There are some out there that are like that, you know.
Now, okay, be as it may, I'm Muslim. You know, it's no secret.
Right.
You know, and in the Muslim country, you know, or the Muslim culture, I'll say, if you go over to UAE, did you get to go over there?
No.
Okay, I'll tell you.
Sure
you know, and with royalty, you know, in royalty, you're allowed to have multiple wives. With Nick Cannon, technically, I mean, if you really look at it, his star status, he would be considered, I guess, on a level of royalty. I know it. Just follow me here.
Okay, because I'm like that. You reach.
No. Just follow me here.
I was gonna follow you.
Just follow me here. Just follow me here.
Follow you. Okay.
But the thing about it is, as you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wives, right? Each wife is taken care of exactly the same.
Yeah.
You know, you have kids. Your kids are treated exactly the same.
Yeah.
So by doing this.
Outside of the firstborn, but yeah.
I mean, by doing this, and as you're, you know, having all these kids all over the place, you know, you have to be cognizant of saying, okay, you know what, I have to take care of these kids, and I have to take care of their moms exactly the same. You're not doing that, obviously. You know what I'm saying? You're not seeing your kids. You're not taking care of them all like you're supposed to.
In a perfect world, you know, a person would. But this is the world that we live in. People ain't shit. So
Nick ain't shit. But
I mean, look, like it just, in a perfect world, yeah, the person who is choosing to be the royal person or the celebrity and having these multiple families in multiple places. First of all, a lot of people seem to be removed from the idea that when it was happening then, it was because traveling from, Las Vegas to LA took, 4 weeks. And they had to deal with a caravan or something. I know, you think about it.
Wait, you talking about the horses and shit?
I mean, were they flying?
Well, no, okay. I mean,
You're talking about back with the board?
Yeah, I'm talking about when royalty was doing all this stuff.
I don't think it took 4 weeks.
I'm just exaggeration,
right.
but let's just be
not
realistic.
From Vegas
here.
to LA.
I mean, let's be realistic here, though. To travel from one place to the next, they had to do an excursion. They had to travel for a long period of time. Yeah. They had to bring their bed warmers and their concubines with them along the way. And then when they got to the next house or the next city with the wife, where the wife was, the concubines were tossed to the side because, of course, you don't treat a hoe like you treat your woman. And then you
in some cases.
I mean, well,
in some cases.
Listen to Jay-Z. He was trying to teach y'all something, okay? So, but they don't give the concubine the same respect and admiration and love and dedication that they give the wife, right? So then they spend the time at the home with the queen of the woman of this place, and then they travel on to the next place and they do it all over again. And the concubine is unpacked, and because she's the road hoe, and then you just keep going, and they would get to the next place and start over again.
Marcus, you're right. Marcus says some don't know the difference.
No, of course they don't know the difference.
I think the conversation would be more beneficial if we looked at it from the point of view of the children and not the point of view of the mother. As a single mother myself, I understand how difficult it is. I'm a single mom of 3.
Yeah.
And one of my children's father is African. He is Muslim. He is Nigerian. And when it comes to how active he is with our son, I definitely wished he would be more active, but he also will not let our son go without. When it comes to being a provider, it's very, very important in their culture to make sure that they are providing for their children. I think if you switch the narrative to what the children need, oftentimes these women are projecting a need that they want or that they desire onto said child. Right. And I think that that's what causes the tension between the mother and the father. The reason I'm able to still have a great co-parenting relationship with my son's father, even though I would like him to be more present physically, is because we can still have a conversation where I can tell him, hey, your son has called you 4 times this week and you haven't picked up, sir. Thank you for the child support, but he'd like to hear your voice.
Yeah. Right.
And then he's like, thank you for that. I'm sorry. He can accept that accountability and call his son. So for these women to say, you bought her a house, but you haven't bought me a house, it's kind of like, did your kid ask you for a house? Does your kid care that he bought her a house? Or is your kid asking for daddy to come and visit? Because at this point, if I were the father, I'd be like, I'm not trying to have a conversation with you. Or do you have a place to stay? Yes. Do my children have electricity? Yes. Do they have water? Yes. Am I paying for said home, electricity, and water? Yes. I'm coming to pick up my child. Everything else, I wouldn't want, me personally as a father, in my head, I wouldn't want to have a conversation about the rest of that, especially if we talked about it before the child got here.
Hey, look here. Just because you tall don't mean you a motherfucking daddy.
No, I'm just saying, if I were in that role, that would be my
I'm just saying, you overgrown motherfucker.
Because I am used to being the provider, though.
Well, yeah, but I mean, your mom. I mean, not saying that, dads are exempt because, hey, shit, for me, it was.
And that's what these women are saying, too, is that he's not actually providing.
Well, I mean, for me, it's, bring your daughter to work day to day.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, boss lady, if you can hear me, boss lady, please, boss lady, if you can hear me, boss lady, we'll go. But
and I was hearing the opposite. I was hearing that he's providing for the children, but he's not present in their lives. So you're saying they're claiming that he's not providing as well?
There's 1 or 2 who are swearing inside out and upside down that there's no providing happening, or that they were cut off financially along the way somewhere, and that they had to do, like they're complaining that they have to work, though. That's the part that's just throwing me off, because it's like, what?
Was that discussed? Did he tell you weren't going to have to work?
Right, like,
by the way, Auntie Peaches. Normally when we come in, we always end up in some conversation. Well, Joe came in and we ended up in some conversation. And it was the power of the pussy.
Okay.
The power of the pussy conversation.
Is that what I walked into when I came in?
No. It was that was a different one. Right. Yeah, that was a different one. I want to know what y'all think about that. I mean, before I get into my own, I want to let y'all,
what do you mean by what we think about it? Like, what specifically are you asking us?
Do y'all? I can't. I just want to bring her on camera for like 1 second so she can say no. Damn, I can't even have my daughter say hi. Boss lady mean in the motherfucker. So, she mean as shit, right? Right. Like she just can't say hi. Like she just can't say hey y'all and walk out.
Hi, y'all.
If y'all don't see me on the air next week, boss lady threw a nigga over the balcony in front of my daughter. I'm just saying it was boss lady. But do y'all think that women do use a pussy as like a weapon? You know, as a bartering.
I don't really believe that there's any. I don't. Maybe I don't believe in shit anymore. But I don't really believe that there's any real power. I think that honestly, people are going to go where they want to go and be where they want to be, and it has no real power. There's nothing there that you can do better than the next person that's gonna just, oh, okay, this person's just in love with me because my vagina is that magnificent. That just shit just doesn't happen to everyone. It just doesn't happen that way. I think that I don't believe in that.
Okay, Joe.
I definitely think the pussy has power.
Yeah.
I 100% believe that the pussy has power. But I believe that the pussy having power was a patriarchal thing that was set up, like system that was set up, because we didn't start that.
Yeah.
Women didn't start it. We've taken control of it and control of the narrative within the last, I'd say, 20 years.
So how is it that women didn't start it?
Because back in the day, women did not necessarily have a say over who they got to give their vaginas to. Their fathers did. Men went to their fathers and proposed what it is they were willing to give to make sure that their daughters would be taken care of, and then they were given to those men or as marriage or things of that nature. That's where giving a goat or your home or whatever things of that nature came from, so that you could trade for a woman. That's why men were workers and women were homemakers. You basically bought her. And now that women are taking control of the narrative and we're saying, where's the money? Y'all are saying, oh, so you want us to buy you. You've been buying us for 100 and 200, 300, 400 years, sir. What do you mean? Now the difference is you ain't got to go to our dad to ask for it. We have our own demands, and dudes don't like that.
Well, no, because, I mean, I'm old school and I'm old fashioned. So if your dad is living, I'm still going to go to your pops. Or
Yeah,
if
but
you,
not
I
to
mean,
ask
if you
me
know
out on a date.
I would.
You would go and ask my father if you could take me out on a date.
Yeah, I've done it before. Ain't
Most men in today's society aren't doing that. They
At
see a
all.
woman, they're speaking to her. Because you're a grown woman, you're able to make your own decisions.
Well, yeah, I mean,
They're
if I
coming to
meet you before I meet your daddy, you know, if I meet you out here, and your daddy is in Pawtucket, Missouri, then okay, obviously I'm not about to fly to Missouri
Right.
to,
So
to
that's
meet
what I'm
your
saying.
pops.
Most
But
men are not going to the fathers now. They're coming to the women. They just don't want to meet the woman's demands.
now, okay. Here's the problem. The woman's demands. What are the woman's demands? Because I have two of y'all here.
That
So
depends
what
on
are the
the
women?
woman.
Yeah,
No,
it really does.
okay. But no, I'm just saying. Just let's generalize this right now. What are the woman's demands
On the surface,
on the surface?
provide, protect, be honest. I feel like those are the base of what we're asking for. And that in itself, there is a longer list, but I feel like that in itself ends up feeling like too much to ask.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's too much to ask.
I'm just being real.
It ain't
And
feeling
I'm
like it's
dating
too
a
much.
woman.
It's too much to
Like,
ask.
So for those of y'all that are trying to say
is.
that I'm dude
It's too
bashing, I'm
much to
dating
ask.
a woman currently.
Well, she got a girlfriend. But look, here's my thing. How can y'all ask for this honesty when y'all not honest yourselves?
Who is y'all? Like I
Who's y'all?
said,
Women.
it depends on the
women.
woman.
No, just period. Women. You guys are not honest.
Again,
Ooh,
it depends on the woman.
Okay.
I feel that I'm a very
Okay.
authentic person. and
Okay.
You talking to two straight up solid shooters right
Yeah.
here.
All right.
So
So
I don't
okay.
know what's going on.
So are those your eyelashes?
No.
Lie. Are those your fingernails?
Hell
like
no.
yo, lie. See, that's what I'm talking about. You women sit here with this makeup, these lashes, these extensions, the padded bras and shit, the fake butts, the Brazilian butt lifts, all this shit that y'all wearing, that y'all put on, that y'all get done to yourselves, but y'all want the truth. But you won't accept the truth within yourself.
What are you?
Yeah, I
talking
said
about?
it.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
I said it. And
Wearing
yeah.
lashes or a body shaper is not a lie.
That is
because
a
at any
lie.
point in time, you
That
can
is
take
not
it
That
off
is a
and put it
lie
back
because
on.
you are creating an illusion that is not real. If
That
you
ain't
are
gonna
wearing,
stop you from. That ain't gonna stop
if
you
you
from
are
fucking,
wearing a body shaper, and that's how I meet you, but then we
But
go
it's
home
not
and
gonna
then you
stop you
unstrap
from
that
fucking.
mug, and I see like 10 pounds of muffin top drop over your shit. That's wrong.
And you still
just
gonna
tricked
hit.
me. Well,
because
yeah,
if she
you're
takes
damn
that
right I
off,
am.
you gonna see those muffin top and you gonna see those roles, and you still gonna fuck her.
Hey,
So
it's some good coochie. It's some good coochie up under that hood. Don't get me. Yeah, don't get me wrong.
That's some good shit.
I'm just saying, don't take away my choice. Don't fool me into the
We
fupa.
didn't take away your choice. That's when you get it. By the time you got to the
what's
bedroom
the
and we've
difference-
taken it
what's
off,
the
you have a
difference-
choice to turn it down. And
What's
you
the
don't.
difference in the lie where a man who dyes his beard or
wears a hat because his hairline start behind his ears,
or wears a hat because his hairline does start behind his ears, or a man who says that he's got 9 inches knowing he only got 6, or where's the difference?
Okay, well, we
Or
not
y'all
gonna
fronting about what your job is.
Hold on, we're not gonna have you dick shaming over here.
No, I'm just gonna just throw it out there. We're gonna put it all out there. Like, so what lying about what your job is, lying about who you are, like lying about how you handle conflict as a man, lying about being your masculinity in general.
Right, and there are actual laws to protect people in marriage for men's lies, things like that. You can annul a marriage because you pretended to be someone that you can't, or someone that you weren't. Ain't nobody gonna annul a marriage because my lashes were fake.
At all.
The judge ain't turning that over.
Well, no,
he ain't gonna annul a marriage.
You know what?
If
If a woman can annul a marriage due to a man lying, then a man should be able to annul a marriage for a woman lying.
He
okay,
can,
then.
But what I'm saying is the standards in which that you just listed for lies are not basis to.
And on top of that, the lashes and the makeup and that whole Bratz doll. I call them Bratz dolls anyway. So that whole Bratz doll movement. First of all, that's women who are doing these things because these are the things that men are more attracted to be honest, physically, when it comes to most men. Most. I'm not going to say everybody because I know that we have the diaspora here with us, but with most men, they are attracted to the eyelashes and streaks and blondes and stuff in the hair, and they're attracted to the very sucked in Johnny Bravo waist with the oversized bubblicious ass that they have. There's a reason why it's a trend, is because this is what people are showing that they are attracted to. If you didn't display your attraction to the shit, then it wouldn't be fucking happening.
Hey, thanks a lot, Kardashians. But I'm gonna put it this way. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of women don't do it to be attractive to men. A lot of women do it because they're not happy. Yeah, they not happy with themselves. And I'm not saying that y'all not, or I'm not talking about the lashes. I'm talking about going to Dr. Miami getting cut on. You know what I'm saying? They're not happy with themselves. But and it's crazy.
And honestly, I have seen women actually go and have surgery because of their partner. Their partner put insecurities into that person to make them go and do shit like that. Like, I have watched people do that.
I don't necessarily think that women automatically get surgery just because they aren't happy with themselves, like they hate themselves. And I hate the narrative that we paint around that if you get surgery, you hate yourself. Because if you change your hair, it doesn't mean that you hate it the way that it was. You wanted to try something new. You wanted to do something different. If you change your style, it doesn't mean that you hated the style before. You want to try something different.
Well, that's different. Come on now, that's different.
We're shaped. It's not though.
That
if
is.
You were shaped if you were shaped one way before, then you had children. Now, for me, for example, I have a diastasis, whatever the heck it's called, and it simply means that your ab muscles have separated from themselves. So it does not matter how many crunches I do, how many things I do, that's not going to go away. If I want to get it removed to get back to the way my body was,
you have to get it surgically done.
I know. Get it surgery replaced.
I know. I mean, I know about that.
Right. So, but everyone doesn't. I'm saying, so for some women who go and they get it done, most people are quick to say, oh, she hated her body or she hated herself. That's not necessarily it. She could have just loved her body enough to want it to go back to the way it was before these children ruined her fupa, or ruined her abs, right? So I don't like the narrative that's painted around women who get surgery. I feel like if you're going to do something for yourself, do it for yourself.
Well, no, I mean, and I get that. I get that. I'm not saying that, that all women that get that done. Well, you're gonna see all my ugly.
Yeah, I see her. She bugging.
That's Nicole in that fucking forehead. Bonk. But it's one of them things. I had a conversation the other day, and the girl was looking for a man to love her, and I'm like, well, do you love yourself? And she's like, not really. I said, well, if you don't love yourself, how can you expect somebody else to? You know what I'm saying? She's looking for somebody to basically fill a void. You know what I'm saying? And show her the love that she never had. But if you can't love yourself, man, that's like one of the biggest things. If I don't love myself, I can't love you. I got to love myself.
How did you learn how to love yourself?
You know what? To be honest, I don't know. I just know I do.
That's probably what her problem is. If she hasn't been shown how to love herself, or she doesn't know how to love herself, and you just kind of had to figure it out, we can't really be mad at her for thinking that love has to come from an external source.
Well, I mean, I can tell you, I love myself whenever, whenever possible. It's always
It's a hand justice for me, Lord.
it's always a good thing. I mean, sometimes, you gotta love yourself. If you're not loving yourself, how can you expect somebody else to love you?
Help me, Peach.
Unfortunately, what it goes back to that damn Disney narrative that our parents let us
What's up,
get sucked
politicking?
into at some point in time. It is, and I absolutely hate the Disney narrative at this point. But anyway, it gets back to the Disney narrative that a lot of people got sucked into,
Which is
the women are told to wait and anticipate this wonderful love, this thing, this life-changing experience, come sweep you off your feet. And, oh my God, it's gonna be everything that you always ever want. And, we get sucked into this narrative, and then we hit reality.
What's the reality?
That's the reality.
Basura, the dating pool is basura.
There's pee in the dating pool. It's full of shit. Someone had a really bad lunch and is disagreeing with them in the dating pool.
Oh hell!
All right, so that's literally the way. I'm just saying, somebody had a real bad, spicy lunch too.
Listen,
now we all picking off the clearance rack.
I'm
gonna be.
Seriously.
Oh, okay. There we go. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. It's hard to date out here, and honestly, I feel sorry for you women. You know what I'm saying? Because some women are in fact looking for their Prince Charming. They are looking for that fairy tale love. But these days, Prince Charming is actually looking for Prince Charming.
Well, I can't even say that. It's just shit. Prince Charming don't want the Prince Charming. He's them.
No, you man. Look,
it's not. Everybody is chasing a fantasy. Everybody is chasing this. They want to one up the last person. They want to one up this thing. Everybody's chasing something that does not freaking exist. That's the problem. And if it wasn't one stupid person who had a podcast pushing their stupid crap on somebody, it's the next person pushing their agenda on somebody. And everybody is listening to this crap, and they're feeding and they're sucking in all these people's projections. And then they're running around projecting that nonsense onto themselves, onto each other, onto other people. And nobody can actually stop and take a moment to look at one another and be like, damn, I actually love you. You solid. Let's move forward. Because they're still looking and listening to the projections from everywhere else. They got other people in their business. They got other people in their relationships. They got to go deal with a whole bunch of other people in the process.
This shit come on back,
man.
Come on back, come on back, Peaches. She bang, come on.
All right,
come on.
I feel like some people are loving from a space where they would like to be loved instead of loving their partner the way that their partner is asking to be loved.
Oh yeah.
So instead of loving them the way that they need to be loved, you're loving them the way that you needed to be loved. And that communication doesn't transfer, because now they're not receiving love because they're not receiving it the way that they needed to receive it.
Of course.
Look here, I have a saying. It's not my job to make you happy. You better be happy when I meet you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't happy when I meet you,
right.
You know what I'm saying? Then don't bring your unhappy ass and your negative energy and your bah humbug, and don't bring that over here with me. Because one thing that I value in my life is peace. It's peace. So if you come into my life and you disrupt or disturb my peace, I will get rid of your ass so quick.
And I'm gonna tell you, like I tell every person that has said that, the only person in your life who can disturb your peace is you. Is what are you doing, and what are your actions doing to cause the reactions out of the people around you? Where at what point do you take accountability for the things that you allow in your life that do change and disturb your peace? And what are you doing to create that chaos as well?
I mean, okay. I mean, I'll be the first one to tell you I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole. I'm the asshole that you want on your side. I'm the protective asshole. You know what I'm saying? I'm the asshole that's gonna love you. You know what I'm saying? I'm the asshole that's not gonna let you cry, even if I'm the one that caused you to cry. And I'm good at that too. You know what I'm saying? I have my faults. I'm not gonna sit here and say that I don't. But if I love you, I'm gonna love you unconditionally. You know what I'm saying? Up or down, right or left, right or wrong. It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's perfect. And honestly, in my opinion, love ain't nothing but two imperfectly motherfuckers that's perfect together.
Yeah.
They find the faults within themselves, but they can deal with those faults.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not about saying, oh, well, you know what, you don't have no money today. You a broke, poor, and
no.
I mean,
seriously, this person exists. This person exists. You don't have no money today. You're worthless. You're useless. You know, this happens in our world.
You can't take me to Christian Roofs.
You can't take me to Christian Roofs. You don't even have the damn name right. Like, spell it.
I had a girl tell me that once. See, if you can't take me to Christian Roofs, I'm like, wait,
you damn right.
You can't take me to where?
Spell it.
Gotta be me. You damn right.
You sure? I don't even know how to get to a Christian Roofs. I don't.
Right.
Who are these people?
Who are these people?
I don't know, Chris or Ruth.
I don't even care about a Christian Roofs. It's a mom and pop spot around the corner that do some bomb steak and lobster for like $20 anyway. Ooh. I'd rather go hit that.
Have you been to Herbs and Rye? Have you guys been to Herbs and Rye?
No.
Oh man, we gotta go. We gotta go to Herbs and Rye. They got a great happy hour, man. It's good food. Okay. It's good food. Just letting y'all know. Matter of fact, we might even invite some of our listeners out, man. They got other stuff on there, but yeah, it's meat.
You're vegan?
Nope.
You
just don't like meat?
Yeah, sometimes I just don't want it.
Man, she like meat in her mouth, man. But
get your ass beat in this room. Get your ass beat in this room. Get your ass beat in this room.
And it's messed up because I'm like in the corner.
Right.
She's over there by the door. So.
Right. I can't even throw nothing at him right now. It's a person between us.
But you wouldn't beat on me with my baby out there, would you?
Oh no. Cubby could watch you get jumped.
She ain't gonna watch me. She ain't gonna take that. She ain't gonna take that.
Heck no. She gonna try to beat me up too. She's gonna be like, get off my daddy.
But it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy when you really think about it because you really want to commit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants that person.
Yep.
Everybody wants that person.
Just give me my
you know
ace.
what I'm saying?
I just need my ace.
You know, my thing is, hey, I
just need my ace. That's it.
I'm looking for my spades partner so we can beat Joe and her girlfriend.
And they won't.
That's it. I just need my ace.
And they won't.
She said, no, it's not gonna happen.
And they won't. We gonna wax you again.
You never played. I ain't played you with nobody.
Yes, you have.
I have not.
Yes, you have.
We played Uno. We played Uno. We did not play spades.
We tagged your
ass. Who was our partner?
Remember, but
we didn't play. I did not.
You played with that big booty girl with the locks.
The big booty girl with the locks.
Yes. Babe, get on here and confirm because she on here.
Yeah, because I'm trying to figure out what big booty girl with locks.
I know who she talking about. I just don't want to say
it. With the big booty girl with the locks.
I'm trying to figure. You want to help me? Who is it? Oh.
All right, come on.
Oh.
Come on, catch up.
Oh.
Come on, catch up. Woo,
oh.
you ain't shit. Oh,
wow.
We was a little faded, but we still tagged your ass,
we played?
Yeah, we played.
I'm done.
We played spades?
Yeah, me, my girl, you, and her.
We did?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm so done with you. I'm done with you.
Are you sure?
I'm so done with you.
I swear I don't remember that.
We whooped you.
I'm so done with you right now. Doc is fired, y'all. Y'all don't even understand how funny it is to me.
Who in my
I'm so done with Doc.
Doc,
don't even say the name at this point because you totally forgot the person, so you can't even get on.
was bad as Nicole's even I figured that out. No, you didn't because you don't even know her. So, but I know she is. What's up, Bunny? But damn. Are you sure, man? I mean,
Jess said you ain't shit.
Well, I know I ain't shit. I mean,
Not you forgot, boy. Oh, Lord.
Nah, it's
boy.
like
she's feeling really good about herself wherever she is. Right
man,
now.
I ain't talked to that girl since probably that night. You know what I'm saying? So. Nah, that was a very
parted after a very horrible spades performance.
Pretty much, like, bitch, you can't play, man. You got to go. I can't take you nowhere.
We waxed.
Man, you don't let me get beat in my own house. I remember it now. Oh wow. Oh, ooh, and she didn't even give me none. That's probably why she gone. Yeah, you put up that poor performance, you ain't get no booty, bitch. Get on.
Tragic. Oh
my God.
Oh my
I
goodness.
cannot. Oh boy, this just went all over the place, y'all.
See, I forgot all about. Man, I really forgot all about that. That don't even count.
We'll replay
That,
you.
yeah,
You
yeah.
gonna
Well,
lose,
not
but
with
we'll
her.
replay you.
Not with her. That's
boy.
a damn show. Not with her. But
Boy, show got good tonight, y'all. I'm over here in the corner getting it, y'all.
you like the big booty girl. I'm like, who's she? Who's she talking?
Oh man, that's too funny.
Wow.
Oh we.
That's crazy.
Boy, Doc gonna get a phone call tonight.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Oh my God,
He's
we
like,
saw
she's
y'all.
blocked.
I will cut you out just on GP. Just,
Right.
just on GP. How you gonna do this? What?
Nah, she don't even listen to the show, so it's all good.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? She don't even. I mean, I'm pretty. She knows who she is, but your virgin ears. Yeah, whatever you say, Bunny. That's probably the only thing on your body that is a virgin. But
Oh.
y'all done aired out
Buddy.
my dirty laundry. Thanks a lot, Joe. You ain't never coming back to this show again. You
All
know
I
too
said
much.
was we beat you in that big booty girl with locks and spades.
But why
you
you
the one
gotta-
told all your business?
Why you got to sit here and give her a description?
What? Because as soon as she said booty
I
booty
didn't know
big,
her name.
Man, that big booty girl with the locks.
Girl with the locks.
as soon
Like,
as
I
she
could-
said that, I was like, "Come on, Doc, catch up. Come on, Doc. Come
I
on."
didn't know her name.
Nah, but you know what though? The bad thing about it though, Peaches, is people think it's you.
No.
No, that's what I'm telling you right
wasn't
now.
Peaches.
That's
No,
what
it
Nicole.
wasn't-
She
there
said
we
even
go.
I figured that out.
It
They thought
wasn't
it was
me.
her.
It wasn't
It
me.
wasn't
It
But
wasn't
see,
me.
spoiler alert: Peaches ain't got a big booty.
There
so
we go, see?
she cannot be the big booty girl
Not the
with the
big
locks.
booty girl with the locks.
Yeah, see,
I
that's
didn't look at Peach's booty to confirm.
that's like somebody saying, "Yeah, you up there with that nigga with that big chest and a beard." Nigga, I ain't got a big chest. I got a gut.
He said my belly was high.
Hell yeah, nigga was sitting up.
Look, Nicole like, nope, she know it wasn't me. She know it wasn't me. She know we not talking about me.
Nah, but man, it's wow. Yeah, Joe, you can't come back.
Sorry, y'all. Follow me on social media so y'all can see me. Say that.
I'm about to cancel your black ass in Vegas. So you gonna learn today.
I had a blast, y'all.
Oh my God,
Joe, come on back anytime you want to, Joe.
Joe gonna wake up in the morning in front of her house gonna look like scrambled eggs and toilet tissue.
boy.
And eggs is expensive, so this is about to get real like a
He said he gonna
motherfucker.
go to Michael's and get the puffer paint.
That's $200 revenge. That's a $200 revenge.
It's gonna be well worth it.
Silly string.
motherfucker. Wow.
Oh boy.
Man, you supposed to be my sister, man. You just
I
put a
am.
nigga out there like that.
I am.
Wow.
I was
Wow.
just saying I beat you in
She
spades.
said, I am. I was
I
just
am.
saying.
I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here thinking back to your game night. That's what I'm like. That's where my mind is. I'm thinking. I'm like, I ain't even play spades that
Nah,
night.
you didn't play at my game night. We played at your house. We smacked y'all.
You know, I honestly, I really wish you would have just lied. It was obvious I forgot. So I would have been better off if you'd have been like, you know what? Yeah, it was at my house, and you played, you know, with that big booty girl with the dreadlocks. Not at my house. Now you done gave her a face. You done gave her like a
didn't give her a
description.
face
Well,
at
no, I'm just
all.
saying you done gave her a description, and we have a place. You done noun this girl. It was a person, place, and we.
This is a current events. Who, what, where, why, and how.
Bunny said, "Let me see." No, Peaches is not about to get up and show her butt. What's wrong with you?
At all. Not gonna happen. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh goodness.
Sorry.
Y'all better hope y'all see it when we get off the air and we get up.
Yeah. No. Cameras cut way before I stand up.
Does
Ever.
it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Every time.
Cool.
I be over
cool.
here talking, taking the cans off, all that. Yep. Nope. You gotta catch me moving. Gotta catch me in traffic.
Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna talk to boss lady. What she should do is give us like an extra 2 minutes after the show is over. You know, like on the news when the credits is rolling, but you can't hear people talking.
But then they still
you
just
see
be
their lips
talking,
moving
they
and
be
shit.
moving. Right. That's we do that.
We should
do that.
Do we?
Yeah. As soon as you turn the mics off.
Oh man, I'm about to be sitting here.
As soon
I'm about
as
to
you
be
hit the button.
cussing like a motherfucker. Just wait.
Right. Like that newscaster that was quitting. Yeah. She was on one.
You know what? And Joe, just like I told you, that hour it go fast. We already at
Yeah.
the 49 minutes, so we got to start giving up all the information now. And since you here, go ahead, let them know we got listeners.
How
let
we
them know where
find
to
you,
follow
man?
you.
How we find you?
Yes, follow me on Instagram at I'm Just Joe. Again, Joe is spelled Jeaux, because it is Creole, _King. Joe_King on TikTok. And my website is under construction, but it will be kingmecomedy.com. Keep that in mind. You guys should be able to check me out here in a few weeks.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
Peaches.
My_auntie_peaches everywhere. TikTok, Facebook. Well, wait, not Facebook. Facebook, you got to have my government. Y'all already know how to find me there.
I know it.
I mean, I don't give my government to everybody, though.
I'll do it.
TikTok, no, you're not. We're going to fight it here. Okay, so TikTok, IG, Snap, I'm on Snapchat too, and everywhere. Yeah.
Facebook, Dion Big Doc Amos.
Oh, yeah, Clubhouse. Yep.
Instagram, Big Doc 68. Twitter, at the Real Big Doc, and as well as my TikTok. I think that's the Real Big. No,
is
Big
that
Doc.
no, I thought that was Big Doc 68.
Yeah, it's Big Doc 68.
Yeah.
Before we go, I did go viral.
Oh boy.
I did go viral.
Oh boy. Yes.
There's a guy by the name of M&S on Clubhouse. Shouts out to my Clubhouse family. I saw you on there politicking. He basically decided that he wanted to continue to disrespect my mom, who passed away last year. I told him to stop. He wouldn't stop. So he just kept doing it. Joe, you've heard it. You've heard it.
I'm aware.
Recorded the track on that man.
So it got to a point where I'm like, okay, obviously you're not going to quit doing this. So I pulled up to his weekly. He lives in a weekly. I did that twice. He wouldn't come outside, but he did call security and police and all that good stuff. So the last straw was a couple of weeks ago. He decided that he was going to try to go to my Facebook and get a picture of my daughter. He was going to try to get a picture of Cupcake and put it up as his PTR. PTR is picture to return or some shit like that. I think is whatever.
You just don't play.
But he was going to have my daughter, on his PTR.
You better keep kids out your bullshit.
So at that moment, I said, okay, enough is enough. And I pulled up to his mama house. You're going to stop one way or the other. But I was armed when I pulled up to his mama house. And I ended up seeing his brother. I had a conversation with his brother. His brother basically threw up the white flags like, man, I don't want nothing to do with this. That dude going to get what's coming to him. But it got to the ears of Whack 100. I didn't know that this happened. And now it's all over YouTube. Like, this shit is all over YouTube. So your boy done went viral for basically protecting his daughter and protecting his mom's legacy. So, M&S, if you out there listening, if anybody has ears on M&S, fuck you.
Capital F.
Yeah. So that's what it is. That's what it is. We still got like 3 minutes
Yeah,
left. I just
okay.
wanted to say that.
All right.
I just wanted to put that out there.
It's crazy.
That is-
I'll tell them about the show we're hosting in July.
It's your show. You tell them. Shit.
Well,
What's
I will
up?
be hosting a comedy show in July this year, guys. So definitely be sure to follow my social media so you can get more information on that for the location and all of that. We'll have some of the hottest comics, some of the hottest local comics here. And of course, I asked my big bro Doc to host. So it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be in July. I'm hoping we have a really good turnout. It's gonna be a good time.
Oh, we're gonna have a real good time with that. Trust and believe.
The lineup is crazy. I'm already super excited.
July
The
what day?
people that said that they would said yes.
Do you have a date set?
You have a date
July
set?
8th.
July
Right now,
8th. Okay,
we're
cool.
waiting on the venue to confirm.
Okay.
July 8th. is
Cool.
available.
Oh, you're gonna be there.
Oh well, I take that whole week off anyway, so.
No,
That
don't come in here giving me the can we
take
we
that
like
whole
2
week
minutes
off.
left. Can I at least put my baby on here for the last
goodbye.
not even for the last 2 minutes? Bye, y'all. Boss lady said that I can't put Cupcake on the air for the last 2 minutes, y'all. She just mean. She a mean old lady. I tell you, she done got engaged and got mean. She about to write me a note. She about to write a note on the board. See? She want to say it. 18 and older. She is 18. She just a midget. She's small. No, not buying it. Huh? All right. Either way, We will be
Everybody
back.
saying, "Hey, Cuppy."
We will be
Brother
back.
Shane and Brother
That's
Rob, rest in
right.
peace,
Yeah,
rise to
Marcus,
power.
man, you lost your two. Yeah, my man Marcus, man, lost his two brothers, Shane and Rob. And when
Wow.
I say he lost them back to back, it was like a day apart.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
So yeah, my prayers are definitely with you, my dude.
Rising
You know
power,
what I'm saying?
right?
Sending
Wow.
warmth,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that's that. Yeah, that was a tough one, man. I tried to talk to him, Super Bowl Sunday, and she done cut her off. All right. Well, we will see y'all. Oh, same day. They died on the same day.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
We will see y'all next week. Marcus, my dude, keep your head up, man. You know my phone is always on if you ever need me.
Sending warmth and light, man.
Right.
See y'all next week, man. Peace.